Tahidele, all who participate on live stream, and may you have long life.
Welcome everyone to the Arya Tara practice. We'll be doing the JangChok for the living, burning away afflictions text, so please get that ready. And we'll begin with the opening prayers in the yellow prayer book on page 1. All Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. I take refuge in the Buddhas until I attain the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until I attain the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Now we'll go to the Arya Tara Sadhana, page 1.
Namo Sanje Chuzo Kung Chomde Ma Dando Jang Sanjo Semje Do
Namo, in the Mother Victress, embodiment of all the Buddhas, Dharma, and Sangha, I and all beings take refuge and resolve to cultivate bodhicitta, the mind of enlightenment.
Om Sobhava Shuddha Savadam Sobhava Shuddha Om Rinchen Uda Dormanda Yonchen Sojang Nebjalen Chajong Bongo No Se Bola Panda Drupon Buddha Gaiza Rinchen war tam da ye yong ba rang zhe zhe me da zeng da zhe ye gon do na zhe ga wo jian kun de dem yo sen de de tem se wa re zhe cho do je ko lo se re me ju sum la ya so zhe ye se ma ye da ye ko le wo zhe ga se man den ya na zhong zhe lu ga se zhe ga on sa ba sa de ka se ve wo jie le jie ce po du jie jo om ba su ma de shi so wa om ba su ma de shi so 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 wa om ba su ma de shi so om ba su ma de shi so wa om ban za jin de so om ban za jin de so wa om ban za jin de so da jin de so om ban za jin de so om ban za jin de so om ban za jin de so wa om ta re tu re mam ayun jana pun ye bu zhen gu ru so wa om da re tu re ma ma ayun jana pun ye bu zhen gu ru so wa om da re tu re ma ma ayun jana pun ye bu zhen gu ru so wa om thare mama ye jana panya padang guru so om thare tu re mama ye jana panya padang guru so om thare tu re mama ye jana Panye Bhutan Guru Soha Am Dare Tu Re Mama Yuja Panye Bhutan Guru Soha Om Dare Tu Re Mama Ayujana Panye Bhutan Guru Dare tu re mama ayun jana panya buddha guru soha om dare tu re mama ayun jana panya buddha guru soha om dare tu re mama ayun jana panya buddha guru soha om dare tu re mama panya buddha guru soha om dare tu re mama ayujana panya buddha guru soha om dare tu re mama ayujana panya buddha guru soha om dare tu re mama ayujana panya buddha guru soha om dare tu re mama ayujana panya buddha guru soha om dare tu re mama ayujana panya buddha guru soha dare tu re mama ayujana panya buddha guru soha om dare tu re mama ayujana Penye Batan Guru Soha Om Dare Dure Mama Ayujana Penye Batan Guru Soha Om Dare Dure Mama Ayujana Penye Batan Guru Soha Om Dare Mama Ayuja Penye Bhutan Guru Soha Om Dare Jana Penye Bhutan Guru Soha Dona Rinchen Dormane Dayanga de Jonde de Mabu Parde Lame Kutu Jordan Tendo Jandon Dana Dova Damba Yom Dan Dama Sembe Zijimba Sharje Jendo Yenchu Jenda Yumba Oba Dada Rinchen Jeva Oba Neso Wafu Tuva Danle Wunchu Mene Gumja Jinda Nime Tamba Majarvase Mese de Dorje Seje Dorje Gola She Om Arya Tara Banza Samaya Di Chaflin Sana Savate Kona Chuyo Shapsir Medo Bumam Kecha Shaziron Dayo Nanga Jaseta Lama Pamja Kumzanga Chute Jam Sopa Soncho O Arya Tara Sapari Wat Agan Baden Bube Debe Alogan and never the shop the Aspiration Manga Banza Rinchen Koryoje Lane Dosu Memje Nanaje Dabu Zonda Mazong Boga Dalu Lande Chungden da Mamba Rena Mandala Bunzamen ahoy sa ye bu ju zo shen me do zha ye ra len ye nye de zhen ba de son ju shen la me de bu wa ye ro gu non do yen do ju ba shu.
Noble Arya Tara and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10 directions and the 3 times, I prostrate to you with utter sincerity. I visualize offerings of actual and imaginary flowers, incense, butter lamps, perfume, feasts, music, and so forth. Retinue of Arya Tara, please accept them. I confess the 10 non-virtues, the 5 inexpiable transgressions, the afflictive emotions habituated by the mind, and my every misdeed from beginningless time until today. I rejoice in the merit of all virtues accumulated in the 3 times by the hearers, solitary realizers, bodhisattvas, ordinary people, and so forth. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the greater, lesser, and common vehicles according to the varied thoughts and intellectual capacities of sentient beings. As long as samsara remains, please do not pass into nirvana, but look with compassion upon sentient beings who are sinking in the ocean of suffering. Whatever merit I have amassed is the cause of enlightenment, thus before too long may I become a glorious guide to transient beings.
Om Soba wa Shuddha Savadana Soba wa Shuddha Om Rinchen Dorma Dorje Haman Balo Pam Jurjin Zezo.
Praises to the 21 Taras handout. Om, I prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator. Homage, Tara, swift, heroic, eyes like lightning, instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of 3 worlds, pure-born lotus. Homage, she whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with light rays resplendent as 1,000 star collection. Homage, golden blue on lotus, water-born and hand adorned, giving effort, calm austerities, patience, meditation, her sphere. Homage, crown of Tathagatas, actions triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection. Homage, filling with tutare, whom desire direction and space, trampling with her feet the 7 worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage, worshipped by the all-lords, Chakra, Agni, Brahma, Maru, honored by the hosts of spirits, corpse raisers, Gandharvas, Yakshas. Homage with her triumphant sounds, destroying foes' magic diagrams, her feet pressing left out right in, blazing in a raging fire blaze. Homage to a very dreadful destroyer of Mara's champions, she with frowning lotus visage, who is slayer of all enemies. Homage at the heart, her fingers adorn her with 3 jewel mudra, light ray masses all excited, all directions wheels adorn her. Homage, she so joyous, radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, mirthful laughing with tutare, subjugating Mara's devas. Homage, she able to summon all her guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with her home sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage, crown adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments most shining, Amitabha in her hair knot, sending out much light eternal. Homage, she mid-wreath ablaze like eon-ending fire abiding, right stretched, left bent, joy surrounds you, troops of enemies destroying. Homage, she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scowling with the letter whom the 7 levels she does conquer. Homage, happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana, she endowed with homage swoha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage, she with joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder, frees with home and knowledge mantra, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage to Re with seed letter, of the shape of syllable home. By foot stamping shakes the 3 worlds, Meru, Mandara, and Vidya. Homage holding in her hand the hair mark moon of Deva lake form, with twice spoken Tara and Pe, totally dispelling poison. Homage, she whom gods and their kings and the Kinnaras do honor, armored in all joyful splendor. She dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage, she whose 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with twice Hara and 2 Tare, she dispels severe contagion. Homage full of liberating, powered by the set of 3 natures, destroys hosts of spirits, yakshas, and raised corpses supreme ture. These praises with the root mantras and prostrations thus are 21. Back to page 39.
One more. Piece of paper.
Now we'll do the benefits of the 21 Tara praises. To one who has true devotion to the goddess, a wise person who recites this prayer, who remembers her in the evening and upon arising at dawn, absolute fearlessness will be bestowed. All misdeeds will be pacified, all lower realms utterly conquered, and 7 million Buddhas will quickly empower you. In this life, one will attain superior attributes and ultimately progress to the state of Buddhahood. By remembering her, even virulent local or foreign poisons that one has eaten or drunk will be utterly expelled. This prayer completely eliminates the torment of afflictions of negative forces, epidemics, and poisons, even when recited on behalf of others. I'm reciting it twice, thrice, or 7 times. Those who want children will have a child, and those who desire wealth will attain it. All of one's wishes will be fulfilled, all obstacles will self-destruct, and every hindrance will be overcome. Now go back to the page 39 in the Arya Tara Sadhana.
Om Tari, tu Dari, tu Re So, Om Tari, tu Dari, tu Re So, Om Tari, tu Dari, tu Re So, Om.
Now we'll do the burning away afflictions, JangChok for the living, following the red writing, beginning on page 2. The vase is a self-born vast palace inside which appear the deities, supremely clear like planets and stars reflected in a limpid lake. Light streams forth from its life force, seed and mantra, winds around the mantra thread and dissolves into the vase deities' hearts. From their bodies flow pristine nectar, merging indivisibly with the waters of the vase.
Om Dare Du Dare Dure Mama Kala Jasavasdeho. 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 Om Dare Du Dare Dure Mama Kala Sarvasedeho. Om Benda Amrita Kundala Hana Hana Hom. Om Benda Amrita Kundala Hana Hana Hom. Hana Na Hom Benda Amrita Kundala Hana Hana Hom. Om 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 Aho Lana Vishi Je Durze Shao Pamcho Daro Je Dojo.
The deities melt into wisdom nectar, merging inseparably into one with the vase water.
Sorva de Lama je Ome Dolores Ojelem Toye Yeme Ande Barsenjelo.
I pray to you, precious Guru, kind Lord of Dharma. I call you with longing. Unfortunate ones have no hope but you. Grant your blessings that our minds merge indivisibly.
Om Benda Amerda Gunjale Hana Hana Hombe Ume Soba Vajda Sarva Dharma Soba Vajda Wai Dombe Ngale Meye Dambe Telejin Yongse Jirbale Jinbe Dabo Shisawa Punkam Yongse Zoba Zumba Gongcho Somdang Jinkor Jela Jobzu Jimba.
From the state of emptiness appears your initial adorned with a bindu. It transforms into you, the patron, appearing with the complete aggregates, elements, and sense sources, taking refuge in the three jewels and the deities of the mandala. Go to page 8.
Soram Jang Batang Langa Tenzin Sajent Jimda Dirje Miedonga Mebe Tender Chijurje Nembenzo Angusha Anzai Namo Soram Jang Batang Langa Tenzin Sajent Jimda Dirje Miedonga Mebe Tender Chijurje Nembenzo Anguyanza.
Namo, by the power of the truth of the infinite hosts of three roots and the power of the deities mantra, mudra, and samadhi, the negativities, obscurations, faults, and downfalls of the patron are called to this support. Nrivajra Amkusha Ja.
Sahom Bawai Ranyang Kang Oma Ahong Oma Ahong Oma Ahong Oma Sarvam Bengan Balenda Kahe Oma Sarvam Bengan Balenda Kahe Ama Sarva Benga Balendo Go Nyewo Lodo Nende Tela Govada Sola Parche Sedan Danalo Loda Chese Lenje Chevdado Jinje Mama La Senjas Jole Dan Soge Shangon Lian cha bao long da bo tam jie la zheng zheng zu yong zhi jie la gan ge ye ne ce ye wan zu.
Hum, all you dualistic and confused appearances, you spirits, obstructors, and elementals, take this torma and go to your abodes. Within the Dharmakaya state where primordial awareness, the deity, and mantra are non-dual, the mandala of boundaries is formed spontaneously and naturally. Take this living object of the senses as ransom for our lives. Take delight and be rid of your longing to harm.
Hum 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 ban za ra cha drum.
Inscribed on the 6 places of the patron's body are the 6 seeds of the 6 classes. Arising as the yidam, my fingers are the Buddhas of the 5 families and their consorts.
Om Surade Sado Banzar Anjala Banzar Banjaba Tedon Jordan Ishe Trupaye Redo Savon Sebarjo.
Light rays of primordial wisdom stream from their points of union, burning away the seeds of the 6 classes.
Om Sarva Tathangat Adi Chana Adi Sarva Pamba Avara Bamhenguru Sova Om Tare Ture Sova Om Daha Sarva Naraga Gat Hedo Homba Om Tare Ture Sova Om Baza Sarva Cheta Gagate Hetum Homba Om Tare Ture Sova Om Mata Sarva Teya Gagat Hetum Homba Om Tare Ture Sova Om Chenda Sarva Nenga Te Hetum Homba Om Tare Sova Om Che Sarva Asura Gade Hetum Homba Om Tare Sure So Om Jeta Sarva Suranga Hetum Homba. Damba Tamjena Lana Juna Trusorda Nae Junu Dobaye Tevjen Daga Truje No.
Instantly at Buddha's birth, the gods offer him ablution. Just so, I offer you ablution with pure waters of the gods.
Om Sarva Thanga Da Abbe Kenya De Sama Shiraya Ho Jarve Gozon Tong Chola Nyama Chuma Mengaya Daso Gozon Drip Jansa Sama Chapje Truzolo.
Even though the Buddha's sublime body, speech, and mind are unstained by the afflictions, to purify the 3 doors, veils of self and others, I make this bathing offering with the purest water.
Om Sarva Thanga Da Abbe Khenga De Sama Jiraya Hum Deda Kolan Tsomba Me Begu Sangla Chira De Begu Sevo.
I dry their bodies with exquisite cloth, pure and sweetly fragrant.
Om Sarva Thanga Kaya Beshodana Zoha. Om Drashe Bamba Yarena Nanda Jarvela Sojo Chana Sendo Ranjenda Nyendo Tremana Barja.
Home. The host of victorious deities abides within the vast palace of this blessed vase. Nature of the sixth perfection, its water cleanses the stains of the six afflictions.
Om Dare Ture Sova Om Sarva Tathangat Abbe Khenga De Samaya Yere Yonde JangChok Mebe Tenzin Aden Chujia Yishi Jode Jingo Da Namche De Chube Mede Garbo Chemeda Taba Majo Ganyame Jimda Lunga Yesumje Pakcha Drupon Juji.
Home, ablution water endowed with samadhi and mantra, a vast ocean of good qualities. Bathe your lotus mind in the moon mandala reflected in the water of primordial wisdom. Thus purified, may you, the patron, become pristine like a white pearl, with no stain left to cleanse. All habits and obscurations of your body, speech, and mind made pure.
Om Dare Sova Om Arya Tara Samaya Manupalaya Arya Tara Tenoba Tetra Me Baba Sudukhayo Me Baba Subhajhayo Me Baba Anurakto Me Baba Sarva Siddhe Me Paryansa Sarva Karma Sudha Me Zadam Shriya Guru Hum Ha Hu Bangave Arya Tara Mamembe Arya Tara Ba Ma Samaya Sadhu Om Sarva Tathagata Abbe Khenga Samaya Yere Nyamo Dele Zandele Nyame Konya Dele Shen Nyemse Dado Dele Ba Guncho Sumje Dele Sho.
May there be auspiciousness by day, auspiciousness at night, and auspiciousness at midday too. Auspiciousness forever, day and night. Through the three jewels, may auspiciousness prevail.
Garchen Rinpoche Lama La Debaji Gatan Kube Nirjola Jengo Zambala Ado Shedan Lejo Nyarvega Donsa Melon Davuja Senaya Danje Denga Nyamye Yeshi Nanda Do Motundra Yakane Yayan Yeshi Sarva Dunja Me Nerega Nadarum Nyaja Chado Lama Yanane Sava Chube Yeshiza Kamsan Laye Nenane Donza Yeshin Ando Do Mada Rejan Jedenga Yaba Yeshi Chogene Jidu Semye Donbala Tada Mada Me Donza Lundra Chugordo Ripenyen Buju Shoshe.
Bottom of page 17. Home. Listen, fortunate one of noble family, have faith in the Guru and the deity, and come here with joy and respect to gaze upon this sublime mandala. The denizens of hells arise out of aggression. See them as a mirror, clear and empty. Realize avarice within the state of sameness wisdom, the world of hungry ghosts. Ignorance, the world of animals, is the luminosity of Dharmadhatu wisdom. Attachment, the domains of humans, is the self-nature of discriminating wisdom. Jealousy, the realms of demigods, is the creative energy of spontaneously accomplishing wisdom. Realize the three planes of the gods' abodes within the state of clear and empty wisdom. The impure six samsaric states are the abodes of the six pure wisdoms. Within the single empty nature of the mind itself, even the concepts of pure or impure do not exist. Enter the heart of awareness, the mandala of spontaneous empty clarity.
Sanje Tam Jendo Bego Dorje Zambala Konjo Sumje Zowa De Lama Na Zambala Gombo Dorje Chedenba Tam Jen Chenba Sunba Po Sona Yonden JangChok Devjen She Zambala Toben De Cha Gewen Sole Drupon, Jedo Tongdan Chojuba, Shenjo Chola Sanzalo, Chorna Dorbe La Vianto, La Bata La Rabduku, Jenga Tamba Yunde Shen, Gendon La Sanzalo, Jume Shira Mayo Chujego, Jelon Jozo Gorenazo. Dorje Tangwe Nobela Shedorbe Lala Zambala Zambala Tamjela Shenda Kunja Janyeje Ludo Baye Nangonda Choda Debe Zambala Jamne JangChok Namje Dadan Taye Semchengo Korwang Sonje Ledo Tarbene So Jando So Jamne JangChok Namje Dadan Taye Semchengo Korwang Sonje Ledo Tarbene So Jando So.
Bottom of page 20. Embodiments of all the Buddhas, the very essence of Vajra holders and the root of the three jewels, homage to all gurus, compassionate protectors, omniscient guides, ocean of merit and good qualities, homage to the Buddhas, the cause free of attachment and pure, liberated through virtue from evil states, supreme and singular ultimate truth, homage to the Dharma that it brings peace. Liberated yourself, you show the path to liberation, well-founded in the pure trainings, a sacred field of noble qualities, homage to the Sangha too. Homage to the unwavering Dharmakaya, the wisdom mind beyond expression, the great bliss Sambhogakaya, the 5 Buddhas and their families, and the Nirmanakaya of peace and wrath, the deities, the myriad expressions of compassion's skillful means. With bodies as numerous as dust motes in all universes, I will always pay homage with great devotion to all those worthy of respect. You oceans of refuge, please liberate countless sentient beings and myself from the fear of evil states, and please guide us to the state of liberation.
In
an instant, the patrons transform into the pure deity.
Rinchen Nanda Son La Zoyo Chene Yeshi Durze Jung Hoa Don Rubese Garden Chula Wangove Lunga Yesun Dripdana Gusung Tuji Wando Shung.
Home. In this vase, this precious and vast palace, are the 3 roots and divine expression assemblies. Its water transforms to wisdom nectar, to empty samsara from its very depths. Fortunate one, empowerment is given to you. May the obscurations of your body, speech, and mind be purified, and may you obtain empowerment of enlightened body, speech, and mind.
Om Tare Dure Sova Kaya Waka Zeta Sarva Abeg Om Ahom.
Page 41.
Jiden Jembe Zovo Seba Me Dumin Chua Malu Jom Zeba Gume Dong Ha Chuba Nam Jeja Sanje Cheba Bela Sam Sardu.
Buddha of infinite light, chief guide of beings in this world, glorious conqueror of all untimely death, refuge for suffering beings without protection to you, Amitayas, I prostrate.
Om Namo Bhagavata Aparimita Ayunjana Sambana Zeta Tenzoran Tathagataya Aharte Samya Sambuddha Teyatha Om Punya Punya Mahapun Aparimita Punya Aparimita Punya Sambara Pazata Om Sarva Sankara Parishu Dharmate Gagana Gambang Sobhava Beshuddha Mahana Parivara Sova Om Amarana Zivedaya Sova Om Amarana Zivedaya Sova Om Amarana Zivedaya Sova Om Maranandamentayaso, Om Maranandamentayaso, Om Maranandamentayaso, Om Maranandamentayaso, Om Maranandamentayaso, Jimba Tongchen Zunzhu Zongmata, Zuba Gongchen Zunzhu Zambala, Nyambar Yajen Nelo Dojo, Joshi Dejo Dendo.
Being generous and keeping morality, cultivating patience and being diligent, meditating and realizing the fundamental nature, may there be the auspiciousness of such goodness here and now. And go back to the bottom of page 37.
JangChok Lacho Tamche Tokane Ishije Ozerso Zimbe Dabo Lengi Bakchata Mimi Gada Yenso Jambarju.
From the hearts of the mandala deities, light rays of wisdom shine forth and purify all negative karma and habitual imprints of the patrons into the expanse of non-referential primordial purity.
Ramzo Yishime Danzen Seme Toba Setonga Sigza Sizego Sarzo Mebaya Sanje Mema Londro Chujego Ramzo Yishideng.
Page 38. Home. In the hearth of Dharma Dhatu, the fire of wisdom awareness is lit upon the wood pile of self-grasping, burning away the afflictions and the habitual tendencies of the patron. The fire that is without aspiration for arising or cessation, without abiding and without characteristics, this self-born wisdom fire has burned away the conceptual imagination of believing in a self. In truth, all objects to be burnt and those who burn them are primordially and effortlessly awakened. The self-born wisdom, the natural, spontaneous Dharmakaya, appears here.
Om Arya Tara Samaya Manapalaya Arya Tara Tanopa Tedondro Meb Sutu Kayo Mebava Subajayo Meba Anurado Mebava Sarvasete Mebarenza Savakama Suza Zidam Xiang Guru Hung Ha 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 Hu Manga Arya Tara Mame Menza Arya Tara Ba Mahasamaya Sato
We'll return to the Arya Tara Sadhana on page 41 for the 7 verses of supplication to Tara for protection. Exalted Mother Goddess Tara, residing in the unborn empty expanse of Dharmadhatu, who bestows bliss upon every sentient being, please protect me from all danger. Since Mother sentient beings are unaware that they themselves are the Dharmakaya, their minds are navigated by afflictive emotions as they wander adrift through psychic existence. Mother Goddess, please protect them. Dharma has not yet arisen from the depths of some beings' hearts. By adhering to mundane words, they are deceived by erroneous philosophies. Authentic Mother Goddess, please protect them. Having seen the nature of mind itself so difficult to recognize, some still do not habituate it but remain distracted by negative activities. Mindful Mother Goddess, please protect them. Regardless of what they do, some remain shackled by their habitual pattern of dualistic grasping at the self-arisen mind of non-dual wisdom. Goddess of the mind of non-duality, please protect them. Although they dwell in the absolute truth, some are ignorant of the interdependence of cause and effect and confused by the meaning of that which should be understood. Omniscient Mother Goddess, please protect them. Certain individual disciples do not yet comprehend that by possessing an innate space-like nature, free of mental concepts, all phenomena are inseparable from space. Perfectly enlightened Mother, please protect them.
Om Arya Tara Sabara Vara Agambad Baba Duba Aluga Ganda Nevada Samaya Manabalaya Aya Dara Denoba Dedra Dendro Meba Sudo Kayo Meba Subo Jayo Meba Anurato Meba Sarva Siddhe Meparayanta Sarva Karma Sutta Siddham Shriyan Guru Hu Ha 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 Hu Banga Vate Aya Tara Mamim Aya Tare Bava Ma Samay Chado Vam Aya Tare Samaya Anapalaya Aya Tare Denoba Dedra Dendro Meba Sudu Khayo Meba Subhajayo Meba Anurato Meba Sava Sede Meparayanta Sava Karma Sutta Siddham Shriyan Guru Hu Ha 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 hu banga vate aya tare mame aya tare ba ma samaya sado aya tare samay manapalaya aya tare denoba dedran dendro meba va sudu khayo meba Zandu meba va sava siddhe meparayanta sava karma sutta Siddham Shriyan Guru Hum Ha 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 Hu Banga Vate Aya Tare Mamem Aya Tare Ma Samaya Sado Majayon Samajuda Dalo Momba Vangana Nomba Kanchi Zonzola Mudra Sovere Wandana Danda Langedo Korwa Sedo Juneja Neme Zeda Wazuzo Tona Leba Zardoso Jamsinse
Page 50.
Jamsinse Mawanjada Lama Chibengada Lama Laye Dorje
Page 52. Exalted, transcendent Lady of Triumph, Compassionate One, may I and all innumerable sentient beings purify the two obscurations and swiftly complete the two accumulations. Thus may we attain complete awakening. Until then, in every lifetime, having obtained the sublime bliss of gods and humans, may the obstacles hindering the attainment of omniscience, interfering spirits, epidemics, illnesses, and so forth, as well as the various causes which lead to premature death, nightmares, evil omens, the 8 fears, and all danger be quickly pacified and eliminated. May abundant auspiciousness, prosperity, and happiness, both mundane and transcendent, increase and proliferate. May every purpose without exception be accomplished effortlessly and spontaneously. May we persevere in the practice, and may the sacred Dharma flourish. Through the continuous practice, may we behold your sublime face. May we realize emptiness, and may precious bodhicitta broaden and expand like the waxing moon. When we are born in the victor's excellent and lovely mandala from an exquisitely beautiful lotus, may Amitabha, the victorious Buddha of infinite light, give his prophecies again, and thereafter may we gain attainment. In every lifetime I have thoroughly realized the deity who accomplishes the enlightened activities of all the past, present, and future Buddhas. Bluish-green with a single face and 2 arms, she is the swift subduer. May the auspiciousness of our mother who holds an upala flower be present. Queen Mother Tara, may I and others become identical to you with your retinue, lifespan, pure realm, and nobly superior marks of perfection. Through the power of exaltation and supplication of you, let disease, malevolent spirits, poverty, and quarreling be pacified, and let the Dharma and auspiciousness flourish for myself and others wherever we may live. Having discarded physical deformities, you possess the marks of perfection. Having discarded impediments of speech, your voice is the melodic bird song of the Kalavinka. Having discarded lapses of the mind, you perceive all that should be known. May the auspiciousness of the lady who blazes with glory be present. Om. Homage to she who protects from the 8 fears. Homage to she who blazes in auspicious glory. Homage to she who blocks the gate to the lower realms. Homage to she who leads on the path to the higher realms. You are my constant companion. I pray you will eternally protect me with compassion. O Mama of the Buddhas of the 3 times, you lovingly care for all sentient beings like a mother for her child. Through your love for myself and all beings, you purify the 2 obscurations so we may perfect the 2 accumulations. In every lifetime you pacify disturbances arising from the 8 and 10 fears. Having attained merit, Dharma teachings, and wealth proliferate. When I am completely released from the iron shackles of self-grasping, may my altruism be indistinguishable from yours in benefiting all beings. Please fulfill the wishes of those disciples who maintain Samaya. Now we'll do Zambala in the Rainfall of Benefit and Happiness text, Summoning Good Fortune, on page 63.
and pure land of perfect happiness, even the name of sorrows unknown. Amitayas grant long life, regard me kind-heartedly in Bodala, pure land of perfect compassion, even by poison's names don't exist. Genresig, hold me with love. Grant me the supreme seed in lotus light, pure land of Arya Tara's deathless life. Even misery's names are gone. Lotus born, grant your blessing. Sky-faring rainbow body, in manifest joy land of perfect bliss, even the names for confused hate don't exist. Vajra Sattva grant blessings, mirror like wisdom, Siddhi in glory, endowed land of perfect splendor, even names for confused pride don't exist. Ratna Sambhava bestow equanimity, wisdom in the watch and pure land of great happiness, even names for confused desire are gone. Amitabha bless and grant discerning wisdom, Siddhi in fulfilled activity, land of perfect Buddha deeds. There's no words for jealousy. Amoga Siddhi bestow all accomplishing wisdom in the augment Dharma sphere, endowed with 5 perfect Shans. Ignorance does not exist. Vairochana grant Dharma, Dhatu wisdom Siddhi, grant vital essences of the 5 great mothers and long life. Indemnity Durga Na Sogyal twas with Dakidis, grant bliss, emptiness, mastery, fortune of profound mantra, gurus of phenomena, where all lineage Idams dwell. Grant awakening in one life, fortune of Mahamudra, in the sphere of self-display. 12 Idams of peace and wrath, grant supreme and common power, Siddhi fulfilling all aims. In 24 sacred sides, gather infinite guidances, grant ripening, liberating powers, fortune of secret mantra, in Dharmakayas expands, dwell the lineage lords and kin. Grant enlightened acts increase, 2 stages mantra deity, in all taming Tulku sphere. 12 Mahakala and court, grant subjugating Siddhi, fortune of enlightened acts. Om Shri in Vaishravanaza, born dwells the wealth god Zambala, who acts kindly for all beings, master of life merit, wealth, food, and fortune with your cord. Don't waver from your heart pledge. Think of us compassionate. We bring here all long life fortune. Bring here fortune of cattle, fortune of swift horses, and wealth of wish-granting livestock, the fortune of fertile sheep, and of herd animals, fortune of goats and zones, best cattle, wealth of wish-granting cows, bulls, mules to carry heavy loads. All this good fortune bring here, fortune of fine lovely silk, highly prized gold and silver, fertile soil and the 6 grains, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of every kind. Bring them here as good fortune, Brahma's fortune from above. God's ghost spirits wealth did when Nagas wishing gem below. 3 worlds, gods and humans wealth. Bring them here as good fortune, Lupag post body fortune, Tumbling's holy dharma. Balang chose fortunate, well, Brahminians longevity, beings life, strength, and merit. Of all lands grant their fortune, Indian kings religious might, Chinese kings are reaching force, Persian kings fortune and wealthy army of King Gesar, the courage of Ugarhor, as good fortune bring them here, fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable grounds, perfect wealth, food and clothing, radiant splendor, riches, strength, armor, weapons, miracle powers, monks who uphold the script, chose fortune of brave and strong boys, beautiful and virtuous girls, pure offspring, please all of these. Bring them here as good fortune, like sun and moon's eastern rise, eastern long life fortune. Come like the swirling southern clouds, southern long life fortune. Come like enshrouding mist, western long life fortune. Please come here like a river flows northern long life fortune. Please come here like rain falling from above, upper long life fortune. Come like 6 grains ripening below, lower long life fortune. Come fortune of melodious praise. Come like turquoise dragons, roar fortune of hard students, come like dazzling star garlands. Home eastern Vajradaki, bring lights, fortune, pacify disease, demons, hindrances. Southern jewel darkly, bring resources, food and wealth, expand life, merit, riches. Western Lotus Dagi, Nisam and Paututemo, Sansara and Nirvana. Northern Action Dagi, me bring the foreign light in Dax, annihilate hindrance evil. Wealth gods with your retinue, who bring here all the world's fortune, bring auspicious objects here, bring fortunate objects. Here always remain at this place and make these fortunes steadfast. Fourteen ties like substance, sins and at this place protect well. Please remain firm, unchanging. Grant eternal life, Sid. He grant endless treasure, Sid. He grant wealth and merit, Sid. He grant to Sid, He's led them. He accomplished spontaneously. Sarva Siddhi Halalahu.
Om Ahom, three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajrabody. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I attain the essence and Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I attain the empowerment of the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I attain the empowerment of the long-life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I attain the empowerment of the dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is obtained. May I attain the empowerment of white Zambala Yabbyum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I attain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I attain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I attain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I attain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomena of samsara and nirvana. May I attain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I attain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I attain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I attain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I attain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Hom Hri, the Guru who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve, like clouds dissolving in the sky, or water pouring into water. without reference point, into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. Within a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomena, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal the steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal, seal. Hom Hri, by this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field great bliss, and reach the ground of no return. World Peace Prayer on page 98. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the three jewels and three roots, and especially Chenrezig, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava, I pray, please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teaching spread far and endure long. By the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled. Now we'll do the dedication prayer in the blue prayer book, King of Aspiration Prayers, on page 52. Homage to the ever-youthful Manjushri. With purity of body, speech, and mind, I bow to all the heroic Buddhas of the past, present, and future, without exception, in every world, in all the 10 directions. By the power of this aspiration of Samantabhadra, I bow with as many bodies as there are atoms in the world. To all those victorious Buddhas manifest in my mind, I pay homage to all of them. I conceive the entire realm of truth to be completely filled with enlightened ones. On each atom, I imagine there to be as many Buddhas as atoms in the world, each Buddha surrounded by many bodhisattvas. I honor all these blissful lords, praising their perfections with all the sounds of various melodies, an ocean of endless praise. I offer to those heroic Buddhas the finest flowers, garlands, music, and ointments, excellent canopies, choice lamps, and the best incense. I offer as well to those victorious ones the finest array of all excellent things, the finest robes and fragrances, and heaps of sweet-smelling powders as high as Mount Meru. By the power of my faith in the deeds of Samantabhadra, I prostrate and present vast and unequaled offerings to each of the victorious Buddhas. I confess every type of wrong that I have done in thought, word, or deed while influenced by desire, anger, and ignorance. I rejoice in the meritorious deeds of all the Buddhas, as well as those performed by the Bodhisattvas, Praktya Buddhas, Arhats, and those who are in the path of training, those who need no more training, and by all sentient beings in the 10 directions. I entreat the enlightened protectors who have attained the detachment of Buddhahood and illuminate the worlds of the 10 directions to turn the peerless wheel of Dharma. With folded hands, I beseech those who intend to manifest the final nirvana to remain for as many eons as there are atoms in all the worlds for the benefit and happiness of all beings. May whatever small amount of virtue I may have gained from prostrating, offering, confessing, rejoicing, and beseeching be dedicated to attainment of perfect enlightenment. May I worship the Buddhas of the past and those now present in the worlds of the 10 directions. May those to come quickly fulfill their aspiration and reach Buddhahood by traversing the stages of enlightenment swiftly. May all the worlds of the 10 directions become extensively and completely pure. May it be filled with bodhisattvas and victorious Buddhas who proceed to the royal tree of enlightenment. May all living beings in the 10 directions always be happy and free of sickness. May they be endowed with favorable circumstances for achieving dharmic goals, and may their wishes be accomplished. May I remember my lives in all states of existence while in the training for enlightenment. In all my successive births and deaths, may I always embrace religious life. May I follow all the victorious Buddhas and perfect all the deeds of Samantabhadra. Pure in the morality without defect, may my conduct always be flawless. May I teach the Dharma in every tongue, and whatever sounds are understood by living beings in all the languages of the gods, nagas, demons, spirits, and human beings. May I steadfastly apply myself to the 6 perfections. May I never disregard my intention to attain enlightenment and completely remove whatever faults may obscure my path. May I be free from karma, emotional afflictions, and the influence of demons, like the lotus unsoiled by the mire, or like the sun and moon in a clear sky, so that I may proceed unhindered. Throughout all the lands and all the directions, may I relieve the sufferings of the lower realms. May I be able to bring happiness to and provide benefit for all living beings. Fully accomplishing the activities of enlightenment, may I work in harmony with the needs of all beings. May I practice and demonstrate the deeds of Samantabhadra through all future eons. May I always associate with those whose activities are similar to mine. May we act alike in thought, word, and deed, and may our aspirations be as one. May I always associate with spiritual friends who wish to help me and teach the deeds of Samantabhadra. May I never cause them pain or disappointment. May I always personally behold the victorious Buddhas, those guardians surrounded by bodhisattvas. Without tiring in all future eons, may I always present them magnificent offerings. May I always uphold the Buddha's holy Dharma and illuminate the deeds of enlightenment. May I train in the practice of Samantabhadra in all future eons. Through rebirth in all the states of existence, may I gather an endless store of merit and wisdom. May I become an inexhaustible treasure of all virtues of method, wisdom, concentration, and liberation. May I always behold as many pure lands as there are atoms present in each world, with inconceivable Buddhas sitting in the midst of their bodhisattvas and performing the activities of enlightenment. In this way, may I be able to see everywhere on every mote of dust countless Buddhas of past, present, and future, limitless pure lands, and endless eons. May I always heed the pure speech of the victorious Buddhas, which holds within each word the totality of the perfect Dharma, an ocean of languages precisely suited to the needs of each being. May I possess the perfect intelligence to heed the endless melody of speech when the victorious Buddhas of the past, present, and future turn the wheels of Dharma. May I accomplish the Bodhisattva's practice of entering the past, present, and future in a fraction of a second. May I know in a single instant all that is encompassed in the duration of the 3 times. May I behold all the heroic Buddhas of the past, present, and future in a single instant. May I always perform their activities through the power of liberation from illusion. May I perceive upon a single atom of the perfect design of the pure realms of the past, present, and future. Thus may I enter into the realms of the victorious Buddhas in all directions. When the illuminators of the worlds of the future realize the stages of Buddhahood, turn the wheel and enter the profound peace of nirvana, may I always be in their presence. May I accomplish the perfect powers of enlightenment, the power of miraculous swiftness, the power of perfection of every spiritual path, the power of all virtuous qualities, the power of all pervasive loving kindness, the power of all the merit of every virtue, the power of all transcendent wisdom, and the powers of perfect knowledge, method, and meditation. May the forces of karma be utterly purified, the power of passions utterly subdued, the power of demons utterly destroyed, and the power of the deeds of Samantabhadra perfected. May I tirelessly perform the enlightened activities for an ocean of eons, purifying an ocean of lands, liberating an ocean of beings, realizing an ocean of Dharma, attaining an ocean of wisdom, perfecting an ocean of practice, accomplishing an ocean of aspirations, ceaselessly serving an ocean of Buddhas. May I completely fulfill all perfect aspirations to the enlightened activities of the victorious Buddhas of the 3 times by attaining enlightenment according to the deeds of Samantabhadra. The eldest son of the victorious Buddhas is called Samantabhadra. I dedicate all these virtuous actions that my deeds may be like his. May my body, speech, mind, deeds, and environment always be pure. May I become equal to Samantabhadra in these excellent aspirations. May there be no limit to my activities. May there be no limit to my virtues. Through limitless perseverance, may I accomplish all miraculous deeds. The limit of living beings is like the limit of open space. May the limit of my aspirations be equal to the limit of their activities and passions. Whoever offers to the victorious Buddhas all the perfect joys of gods and men, and the infinite realms of the 10 directions adorned with jewels for as many eons as there are atoms in those realms, shall gain great merit. But whoever hears this greatest dedication prayer and is inspired by faith to intensely desire supreme enlightenment shall gain even higher and holier merit. Whoever recites the aspiration of Samantabhadra will never again endure hellish rebirth, will abandon all evil friends, and will soon behold Amitabha, the Buddha of boundless light. They will gain all benefits, live in happiness, attain precious human rebirth, and soon become like Samantabhadra himself. Even those who in ignorance committed the 5 unredeemable sins will soon be completely purified by reciting this aspiration of Samantabhadra. They will achieve perfect wisdom, a radiant countenance, beautiful form, auspicious physical marks, and a noble birth. Profane and devilish being will not trouble them, and they will be honored in the 3 realms. They will quickly reach the tree of enlightenment and reside there to benefit all beings. As enlightened Buddhas, they will turn the wheel of Dharma, taming the demonic hosts. Whoever preserves, teaches, or recites this aspiration of Samantabhadra shall ultimately again attain perfect Buddhahood. May none despair of complete enlightenment. In whatever way valiant Manjushri and Samantabhadra know how to transfer merit, so do I dedicate all my own virtues that I may train to be like them. Since dedication is praised as supreme by the victorious Buddhas of the 3 times, I dedicate all of these roots of virtue to accomplishing the deeds of Samantabhadra. At the moment of my death, may all my obscurations be removed, that I may behold Amitabha, the Buddha of boundless light, and go to Sukhavati, the pure land of perfect bliss. In that blissful land, may I completely fill all of these aspirations and benefit all beings as long as the universe remains. Joyful there in that blessed assembly of the Buddha, May I be reborn like the holy ones from an exquisite lotus, and may the Buddha Amitabha himself foretell my own enlightenment. May I thereafter emanate endlessly through the power of perfect wisdom to accomplish countless benefits for living beings in all the 10 directions. Through whatever small virtues I have gathered by reciting this aspiration of Samantabhadra, may all the virtuous aspirations of living beings be accomplished in a single moment. Through the boundless merit gained by dedicating these aspirations of Samantabhadra, may the countless beings drowning in the torrent of suffering reach the stage of Amitabha. May this greatest of dedication prayers benefit countless living beings. May reciting this ornament of Samantabhadra release all beings from the suffering of the lower realms. Now we'll do long life prayers in the yellow prayer book on page 22. For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may you remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the 3 jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, supreme are your activities of guiding others with your perfect deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything, spontaneously live long. Holder of the teachings of the Lord Drigumpa, great Lord of the 3 jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peace and light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. The one known in the noble land as Arya Deva, emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Tudingpa, the heart son of Jingden Gompo. May the life of the glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. Page 28. May the teachings of the great Judungpa Ratna Shri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all noble things, be upheld until the end of psychic existence. Through the study, practice, hearing, contemplation, and meditation, your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings, your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate to the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
Tashidele, all Dhamma friends who participate on live stream, and all male compassionate are compassion Buddha, and all female compassionate are Tara. So all the Tara, the Avalokiteshvara and Tara both compassionate Buddha.
long law, có thể đừng bỏ.
May you have long life. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Eminence Garchen Rinpoche and Drupon Rinchen Dorje Rinpoche and Khenpo Tenzin and Lama BuNima and Lama Alton and Ani Samten. Thank you all for leading us in this practice, and thank you everyone for joining online. And please be sure to join this afternoon for Khenpo Tenzin's guided meditation on the 37 Bodhisattva practices starting at 3 p.m. Everyone, take care. Be well.
Mama